standing right now at Ground Zero, the World Trade Center. It's obviously indescribable. It's beyond the war zone. It's unbelievable masses of twisted metal surrounded by skeletons of intact metal structures that are leaning precariously. There's a pile about 75 feet tall on which about 6 to 8 rescue workers, although rescue is not the right word, are sifting through rubble, and there's a huge crane that takes about 6 firemen up to that spot about once every half hour. They obviously have found remains. They put it in a black trash bag. They bring the remains down from the crane, and a group of about 30 firemen walk over to the area. They surround it in a circle. A priest says a prayer. They wrap the plastic bag in an American flag. Usually it's about the size of a small dog, not a full body. And they place it on a gurney, which is put on a cart, sort of like a golf cart, and they slowly drive it away, go to the morgue area, and everyone takes off their hard hats, and there is an eerie silence, and I have to move because there's a bulldozer about to run me over. It's just unbelievable, the buildings surrounding it. There is one, I walked down one street, and there were bottles of Perrier water intact behind shattered glass windows coated with dust. Behind them was a serving area with no longer fresh, but fresh biscuits that had been made, muffins that are still sitting there covered in the dust from the collapse explosion of the building. Some of the buildings look perfectly okay, except there's a gouge in one in the center where a large piece of the building is stuck into it and hanging. Again, the word precipitously is about the only thing I can think of. Then there are buildings that look perfectly fine, except maybe 10 or 12 windows shattered randomly in various spots going up the side of the building. I'm looking at one where the top floor is probably about a 25 to 30 story building. The top floor has one window smashed out, 4 floors down, one window, another floor down. Then none of the windows are smashed, 10 floors down. As you get closer to the bottom, all of the windows are smashed. It's indescribable. Of course, I'm sitting here describing it for 5 minutes. But I'm glad I had the opportunity to come here. I'm basically walking around with buckets of ice with sodas and water and handing them out to firemen and rescue workers, police. There are FBI, Secret Service, all kinds of official-looking folks, and they just had a shift change, so it's interesting to see the people arriving with cleanly shaven, with smiles in their sort of naive bliss as the shift changed. The people that had been here all day were very filthy and somber and exhausted.
that, Cap? A little bit of a break or what?